Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This time I'm gonna do an explanation. I'm not gonna do the whole tutorial in my YouTube channel, and the reason why I'm not doing that here is because I lacking on camera. You know, my flip is not gonna hold up for so many hours trying to do a tutorial. So my thought was that the best way to go is to use Ustream on how to do the whole process, and then I will keep updating up here on YouTube what I'm doing. So to start with, I decided to go ahead and use toilet paper rolls, and the reason why I'm using toilet paper rolls is because in my previous video I asked what would you like to see, because I was thinking or either do the toilet paper roll mini album, or I will do the paperback mini album. But I have a request. Somebody really is interested on me doing the mini toilet paper roll, and that was Pinky Pig. That's her name on YouTube, and this viewer is one of my subscribers, and I'm very glad that she requested me to do this. And I'm obviously gonna go ahead and do both, but this is a start and this is gonna be my first one, so bear with me. The first thing, let me start by talking what you need to do. The first thing obviously you need to do is get paper rolls, and with the paper rolls you're gonna have to work a little bit with them. Now these are like very sturdy. I kind of chose to have the ones that are a little bit more thinner. I don't know if you can see the difference, but there is a difference, because these are kind of very hard to work with. So once you get your toilet paper rolls, the first thing you're going to do, or what I did, was stain the inner part. Before I flatten the roll, I stained the inner part with the Stress ink from the Tim Holtz line, and the color I chose was walnut stain. And I think it was a good choice because this color is kind of hard of inking, especially this paper is very rough. I was going to use Vintage Photo, but then I said I need a little bit of a darker color so I can give a contrast, so I chose walnut stain. And the way you're going to do this is, the first thing you're going to do before flattening your paper roll, you're going to grab your paper roll, and with your ink tool or a sponge, you're going to ink the inner part of your paper roll. So this is the result. And the reason why you're doing this is because if you're going to take out a tag or you're going to take out a picture or whatever, you don't have this color. You just have something in color that will look nicer than just having the regular paper. So once you did that, you go ahead and flatten your roll. You're going to flatten your roll, and once it's flattened, you're going to take your ink pad, or your ink tool, and with the color you choose, you're going to start inking the edges of the paper roll in the front and in the back. Now if you can see, when I inked the inner part, I just did one side, because this size, remember, this is like a book, so you really don't need to ink this part, the part that is going to be sealed, as a book. So remember, inside, front, and back. Okay? Once you do that, these are going to be a little bit inked up and a little bit wet. If you want to use your heat tool, you can go ahead and heat them up. But I didn't, because it's going to take time, and now I have to go through another process. And since these are, folded in a certain way, and they're still not completely flat, what I did, I put them aside, and I put heavy books on top of it so it will stay flat. So once you do that, and you have them flat over there, right? The other thing I wanted to show you was the paper I choose for my work. And this is a stack of paper I showed you yesterday that I got. And I chose this is a coordinate paper. and the colors I chose was this color, or these papers. Almost all of them from the stack. There's just one paper I didn't choose, which is okay because it's more like a writing paper. I can use more for embellishments. But this is the colors and the colors. Now, these colors are too bright for me. My goal here is to make a more like a vintage mixed media kind of look. So these papers are going to be inked up a lot, and they're going to look more vintage. But then again, you will see that process on my Ustream. These papers are beautiful. Like, I really like them a lot, and they're very, very vintage kind of look, and that's what I like. That's why I chose this stack, because they're very pretty. So with those colors and the papers I have chosen, I'm gonna go ahead now and kind of cut everything on the size of this, which I don't know exactly what size this have yet, but I will cut all the papers. So you know, I'm gonna start now. The process is to assemble the whole thing. So then again, guys, if you want to see the whole process, you can go to my Ustream. It's Emerald Queen TV Ustream. I'm gonna put the link down below. You can check it out, and I hope you do, because I think this project is gonna be very fun. And if you do, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.